Hello again, this is Eric, your friendly neighborhood logo maker with video number 9. And today I'm going to share with you the Diablos, which is actually my team, the team I use in my league. So let's get to it. Okay, so the colors you're going to need on this one, I'm going to follow all these on here. A nice medium red, maybe a little bit on the darker side. Black, then this light red that's here on the end, and then down here it's, I call it like a faded black. The way I would describe it is I'll show it, because as usual we start off with square 2, and my faded black is a little bit more than, so probably around where the A is on the saturation, and then move it up about just a shade. So you want it to look kind of like a washed out black. Oops, didn't take. Okay. Fill the screen on that one, and then we're going to go to gem. One of the few times I've ever really used this one, and then go to black. And if you see, this is why you use that kind of washed out black that I call it, so that the actual black shows up really well. Take that down to 46. I'm going to rotate that to 70. And that's going to go at -1, +74. Then square 3. This one's also going to be black. Take it down to 34. Rotate to 328. And that one will go at +53. -109. And that's the neck. Then we're going to go with swish 10. All right, that one's going to stay the red. I'm going to take this one down to 41. I'm going to rotate this one to 267. This one's going to go at -98, +115. And this is one of the horns. All right, then we're going to do trapezoid 1 in black. Scale down to 45. Rotate to 196. And this one is going to go at 63. +8. And that's the back of the head and there, right there. All right, next up is parallelogram 2. And that one's going to stay red. Take this down to 31. Rotate it to 4. -32. +28. Okay, and that's the forehead. Next up is quadrant 1. This one's going to stay red also. I'm going to take this one to 24 on the scale, and you're going to rotate it 163. And this one's going to go at -15, 103. and then we're going to do parallelogram 3. Okay, this one's going to stay red also. Take it down to 22. Rotate it 10. And this one's going to go negative 35, negative 33. And you can see that's the face starting to take shape here. All right, then we're going to do swish 1, or as you know, we like to call it the Nike symbol. Flip it, just do it. Black, take it down to 19. Rotate it to 326. Negative 41. Positive 15. And this is the eyebrow. I love this one as an eyebrow. It's expressive. It also kind of looks like you get that little wrinkle that we have in between our eyebrows, and then it, then it does that nice little curve, for the eye. So that's one I really like a lot. Now we're going to go to text. Then we're going to go to the right parentheses 3 times. Text, font number 2. Make it black. And this one is going to go down to 7. Rotate it 285. And this one will go at negative 32. And then negative 12. All right, then we're going to do another text. We're going to do the right parentheses again, but just 1. And this one will be black also. And this one will scale down to 12. And then you're going to rotate it 251. And location is going to be negative 46, negative 59. Oops, sorry. Font 2, my bad, apologies. All right, then we're going to go to ellipse 3. This one's going to be black also. I'm going to scale this one down to 14. Rotation 328. And this one's going to go negative 35, positive 2. Okay. Next up, we have half circle. This one's going to be in white. Scale it down to 5. Rotate 137. And this one's going to go negative 34, positive 1. All right, then we're going to go to text, the number 7. I love the number 7 for noses. I've said this before. I'll say it again. If you haven't seen any of my videos yet, why not? So what I'll do is, first we're going to do is we're going to rotate it 158. And I'm going to show you how 7 can be a whole bunch of different kinds of noses, depending on what you're trying to do. Almost every single one of these works. Okay, but for this one, we're using 16. All right, so this one's, like I said, scaled down to 15. And we're going to put it at, we rotated at 158, and it's going to go to negative 82. And then negative 47. Okay. And we're going to go to ellipse 4. Ellipse 4 is going to stay red. Take it down to 17. And then we're going to rotate to 347. And it's going to go negative 42, negative 112. And that is part of his pouting lip. All right, now we're going to go to text yet again. This is probably the one I've used the most text on. All right, and so this parentheses is going to be black. Font 2. Okay, then you're going to scale it down to 12. Rotate it to 231. And this one's going to go at negative 47. Negative 107. All right, there you go. There's the mouth. All right. And we're about halfway home. All right, we're going to go to triangle 2. And triangle 2 is, we're going to make it, this one is going to be black. Scale it down to 18. Rotate 208. And this one's going to go at negative 55. Negative 169. And there's his little devil beard. And then you're just going to copy, change it to red. So again, triangle 2 in red. And scale it up to 21. Keep the same rotation to 298. And this one's going to go at 19. Negative 33. A little bit of cheekbone there. All right, now we're going to go to text yet again because it is so much fun to write parentheses 4 times. Going to do font 2. Going to keep it in the red. But this time we're going to make it the light red. This is the only light red that you use on this one unless you choose to change it. Take it down to 7. Rotate 185. Okay. And this one's going to go at negative 35. Negative 141. All right, then we're going to do a chevron. Black. 15 on the scale. I'm going to rotate this one 307. It's going to go negative 90. Positive 61. Okay. Swish 10. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot there's 2 light reds. Here's the second light red. My bad. Okay, you're going to scale it to 41. Rotate 280. And this one's going to go at 0, 151. Okay, then you're going to copy it. Change the color to the medium red. Keep it at 41. Rotation rotation 278. And you're going to put it at 3, 148. So if you see it, all I did is basically I made that nice little curve that just kind of matches the horn, just to kind of stylize it just a little bit. Now we're going to go to swish. Okay, it's going to be in black. Take it down to 17. Rotate it 104. And this one goes at -8, 71. There you go. Swish 10. Black. 17 on scale. Rotate 260. And this one's going to go 0, 100. Get a little shading in there. Triangle 4. Keep it in the red. Scale it down to 37. Rotate it to 260. Sorry, 46. Rotate to 46. All right, it's going to go at 126. And 70. All right, then we're going to do square. All right, square's going to stay the red. Take it down to 8. And rotate it 327. And this one's going to go at 92. 22. All right. Triangle 3. Okay, stay in medium red. I'm going to scale this one down to 16. And rotate to 64. 126. 34. All right. Then we're going to do arrowhead. So time it goes in black. Scale it to 7. And you're going to rotate this one 242. Went the wrong way. All right, this one will go at 97. $31. All right. Then we're going to go to text. Period. Black. Take it down to 3. And it's going to go at -38, -1. You can play around with it depending on where you want them to go. All right. Then we're going to do arc. It's going to stay red. Scale it down to 21. Rotate 285. It's going to go at 69, -73. Then copy, do an arc again. This time it's going to be in black though. All right, same rotation, same scale, but it's going to go at 5. -20. Okay, and lastly, I just did this for myself because it's the Diablos. Capital D, font 12, scale it down to 9, and 108, -121. All right, so there you go. That's the Diablos. A couple other things I did on this one too is when I did on the jersey, if you can see on top of the D, I added 2 horns with swish 10, and then added an arrowhead there underneath to make it look like a tail because that's the way the D looks. And then on the home hat, I did the same thing, but I did the shading on the horn just because, well, because I wanted to, and then put the arrowhead on the bottom for it. So again, there you go. There's the Diablos. This is the team that I actually use in my league. I hope you like this one. And to celebrate 10 videos, which is what the next one will be, I'm going to do the Rams. The Rams, probably the one I'm the most proud of. It took me the most amount of time. This one took me probably about an hour and a half-ish to kind of get it the way I wanted it. The next one coming up, the Rams, took me part of 3 days because the horns were giving me a lot of fits. And honestly think it's my best work. So I figured to celebrate 10, I'm going to do that one. And then after that video, I'm also going to do, start popping in some non-logo ones where I'm going to do, it's like Q&As or some things where I'll just kind of teach a couple things that I do, like, you know, noses using text, you know, how to, you know, utilize text to save some layers. So I'm going to show you things like that too to help you guys. These are the things that will be coming up. And if there's anything you want to see in particular, like how to do, you know, a certain effect or certain part of the face or part of the body that if you guys are struggling with, you know, put it in, you can send it in an email, supermegaeric1@gmail.com, or you can put it in the comments and I will add it to the list of things that have been asked of me. I'm doing this because I love the game and I want to help you guys, and you guys ask to see these and I want to show them off. At this point, yeah, I do have a little bit of an ego here. I hope you like it. And again, thank you for your support. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends, anybody you know that's playing this game, to subscribe. Even if they don't play this game, tell them to subscribe. Why not? It doesn't hurt anybody. All right, thank you very much.